Hey guys, good morning. Merry Christmas to all. It is the day after Christmas. You know who this is. It's the California Kid. How you guys doing out there? And most importantly, how are you feeling? Have you figured out the secret to success? Have you figured it out yet? It's quite simple. When you feel good, you flat out do good. Hey guys, listen, it's the day after Christmas. Just finished a big breakfast, so I'm nice and full. You see, I got some golf clubs on my back here. It's a beautiful day here in California. But listen, I got to tell you, I'm super excited today to sit here and share with you the Gigi effect. But before we get into that, maybe you don't know. Have you seen the video? Have you heard about the free trip to Dubai that we're doing? Do you know it's 10 days from now? Actually, yeah, it's 2 weeks from now that we'll be taking 50 people. 50 people will be flying all around the world. We'll be flying them with us to Dubai. Guys, this is absolutely incredible. Hopefully you've had a chance to see the actual Dubai video that explains the details about the free trip. If you want to scroll down my Facebook feed, you can see the actual video. It's underneath this live that I'm doing right now. So if you don't know about what we're pre-launching and what we're doing, you need to know this is going to be the biggest thing that I've ever done in 11 years. I'm telling you, it is going to be gigantic. I won't stop talking about it. We're going to change a lot of people's lives all across the world. You've never seen anything as simple, as lucrative as what it is that we will be launching in January. So I'm excited. I keep talking about it. I keep thinking about it. I keep leading like it, acting like it. And that's why we're going to break every single record that's ever been assembled inside of the network marketing industry. I am just really, really, really thrilled to actually be leading the charge. And hopefully you'll come along with us. But if you don't, a promise is a promise. I told all of you guys that every day I would come on here and give you some building tips on how to build something gigantic, how to launch something large. And today I believe is day 14. And today's topic, guys, we're gonna talk about what I call the Gigi effect. You know, the Gigi effect is something that, you know, everyone wants to know, what's the secret sauce? How do you really do this thing? How do you really ensure your results? I want somebody to type in the word ensure my results. How do you guarantee or ensure your results? I can tell you. You know, I've been in this profession now for 11 years, guys, and I'm a really, really good student. I've been very blessed, very fortunate. It all starts with, number one, the people that I were mentored by. All of you know that I have 2 mentors that have impacted my life dramatically in a big way. Number one was Mr. Holton Buggs. For 7.5 years, me and Holton Buggs were together. I was kind of like one of his top students. He was my very first sponsor and mentor in the industry of network marketing, and obviously he's a legend. You know, that guy is he's the real deal. But then there was a second mentor that I had that he also impacted my life tremendously. And I'm very grateful for him as well, and that's Mr. Tyler Daniels. You know, both of these gentlemen, both Holton and Tyler, together, they've done over 4 billion. Listen, somebody type in the word 4 billion. $4 billion in sales in their global organization. 4 billion. Now, that's really significant because this is an organic team that they've built. This is a volunteer army that they've assembled. These people don't work for them. And to be able to put together a volunteer army of people like that and do 4 billion in sales, guys, from home, guys, that's incredible. So when I talk about the Gigi effect that I'm going to share with you now, in terms of if you want to build something really, really large, and you want to, let's say you've got a huge goal for 2019, and you want to ensure that it happens for you. I want you to remember what I call the Gigi effect. You know me, I'm always coming up with slang names for everything. Well, the Gigi effect stands for gratitude and giving. These are the two things that if you can learn to master these, I mean, don't just do them, let me give you an example. Malcolm Gladwell, in his book, The Outliers, he talks about if you do something 10,000 times, you'll become good at it. Well, what happens if you do something 100,000 times, or 200,000 times, or 300,000 times? This is how you become great. I want to talk to you about mastery. I want you to master the GG effect. Number one is to be grateful. I want you, no matter whatever's happened to you in your life, you need to learn to be grateful. All of your power comes from gratitude. You know, when you look at life as though life owes you something, that's the wrong mentality. That's the wrong attitude. Instead of thinking that life happened to you, why don't you replace it with life is happening for you? In other words, those unfortunate situations, those pitfalls you might have stumbled into or whatever, it happened for you. It didn't happen to you. In other words, I believe there's a reason for that stuff, okay? So you gotta learn to be grateful. And I mean, you need to work on this every single day. Begin to incorporate the language of, I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful for. I'm grateful to wake up this morning. I'm grateful that I have a throat, I have a tongue. I'm grateful I have a voice that I can speak. I'm grateful that I have my legs, my arms. I'm grateful that I'm able to stand tall and erect. I'm grateful that I'm just alive. See? When you really, I'm serious. You may think this is hocus pocus. No, this is focus. You want to learn to be extremely grateful for the good, the bad, and the ugly. For remember, gratitude is where all your power comes from. You've got to learn to master the art of being grateful. So what you do is you start incorporating the language, I'm grateful for everything. Grateful for your family, your children, your community, your school, your accountant, your lawyer, your pastor, your team. You're grateful for the customer that didn't call you back. You're grateful for the person who tried to stab you in the back. You're grateful. Learn to remember all your power comes from your gratitude. That's number one. And the second part of the GG effect, somebody type in the word GG. The GG effect is giving. Oh my goodness. If you want to know the secret sauce to launching something gigantic, listen, you can mess up 99 things. You can mess up 99 things, but if you get this one thing right, I promise you, you'll get 100% on your tests. Let me say it again. You can mess up or you can screw up 99% of the time. But if you just get this one thing correct, you will still get 100% on your tests. And this one thing I'm talking about is giving. You know, for those of us, I think most of us, we believe in God, and we've heard it said before, John 3:16. God so loved the world that he gave, G-A-V-E, he gave his only begotten son. So what do we learn about love? Love is about giving. That's what it's about. Anytime you give anything, whether it's a hug, whether it's a compliment, whether it's money, whether it's your time, anytime whether it's information, anytime you're genuinely giving something, that is a form of love. And so I want to encourage you right now that if you really want to build something gigantic, you need to give more and more and more and more and more. Listen, the same size window that you give through will be the exact same size window that you will receive through. So you give a little, you'll get a little. You give a lot, you'll get a lot. Listen, I really, really, really hope you take these two concepts that I just taught you today, the GG effect, gratitude and giving, and you incorporate this into your life right now. I promise you, if you incorporate this into your team right now, I know you might have heard it before, but I mean, make this a common practice that you do time and time again. Be extremely grateful and just, you can't outgive the giver. I mean, I want you to give. Just keep giving, I promise you. When you put those vibrations out into the universe, it will definitely come back and overtake you. It will come back and just, like a tsunami, it'll just blow you out, okay? So don't forget, guys, whatever you're doing, I want you to make sure you incorporate these two simple golden principles. Number one, be grateful. And number two, give more. give more and more and more and more and more. I'm the California Kid. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.